Okay, I think you guys can hear me. I did not have my microphone plugged in. One moment. Now I'm understanding why certain YouTubers, why they have it set up so they have about 2 minutes, 2 minutes or like couple minutes, so they wait for people to come in so that way you don't have this awkward like, oh, okay, shuffle, 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 shuffle. So, um, I wanted to talk today, and I know I've touched upon this topic before, but I really wanted to just drive it home a little better. So, one thing that I realize within myself is that it is super, super dangerous losing track of time. And what I mean by that is that I know there's a few people in my stream, myself included, we deal with feelings of insecurity, we deal with feelings of fear. I look back, for instance, and I think like, how did I spend like 2 years in New York? And I realized that I mostly just stayed indoors. I didn't really do much because I was too afraid of going out in the subway. I didn't really go out because I was afraid of getting attacked. I didn't. I just led a life of fear, and it was not healthy for me staying cooped up inside. And it was because I chose to stay in that kind of path. I chose to get lost in my head, and it definitely wasn't healthy. And I didn't really recognize what was going on until recently. So, when I hold on, you guys, I know my freaking mic technique. When I think about things in that way, I realize, like, I've been telling you guys, like, how I lost 10 years. I feel like I lost like my 20s, right? Because I basically was wallowing in depression, and I let things get under my skin, and I basically got lost in my head so badly that I had a lot of anxiety issues, and I didn't have faith in myself, and I didn't see the value of myself. And then enter my 30s, I'm a little bit more confident, and what happens, right? I moved to New York, and then I just have this fearful, anxiety filled, I'm just going to stay indoors. It's actually worse in Hawaii, because in Hawaii, at least I was able to go out. But in New York, it's like, there was a point that I actually bought blackout curtains. Yeah, because it was just, not good. So I can look at those kind of things, and I can reflect on it, and I can analyze my actions, and I can see this is the way that my life was for 2 years. So some people, when I was in Hawaii, they're asking me like, oh, New York must be so glamorous. It must be so nice. And I was like, what did I do in 2 years? Not much, really not much. And I'm happy that it stopped. I'm living a much better life because I'm able to just say, hey, you know what? I'm uncomfortable with, let's say, the idea of going outside of my comfort zone, but I know how much of my life I wasted just staying inside of my comfort zone. That scares me, because right now I'm 33. Imagine if I kept on with this kind of habit, I'd be 66 years old. And not everybody makes it to 66 at all. Not everybody makes it to 33 as well. So what I would say is that if you're going through things in your life, be cognizant about your actions, because all the little actions that you take while you get lost in your head, it adds up. So for instance, right? I was fearful. Hold on. One moment. Yeah, I had my sweet potatoes cooking for 45 minutes while I was cleaning up a little bit. But yeah, so all the little actions that you take, it shows really how much you value yourself, or how important that you think yourself, how important you think you hold yourself, really. Because, like, for instance, right, let's say you're going through depression, which is a completely normal thing. Okay. I think everybody goes through periods of depression and anxiety. Some people go through it worse than others. Some people need to seek therapy, or they should seek therapy. I have zero problem seeing a mental health therapist. I did see one in the past, and it helped me a lot. But what is the dangerous thing is not being able to recognize patterns, right? So you might not feel like you're depressed at times, but actually deep down inside, you are depressed and you don't have that much value within yourself. And when you don't, it manifests itself through action. So for instance, let's give you an example. Let's say you wake up and you're feeling crummy. So you say, you know what? I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to comb my hair. What does that indicate? That shows that you're starting your day off not caring about your appearance. How can you value yourself if you're not even willing to put the effort in to brush your teeth or comb your hair? You see? So that's why I think it's very important to take care of yourself